It's Dinero
Hello, you guys. Welcome to another episode. My name is Shayna, aka the Awkward Black Girl, and I'm renaming this podcast "A Human Who Does Things" because I'm gonna be talking to other humans who does things, and this is a human who does things. Introduce yourself, sir.
What's going on? I'm Dinero, Dineroonthesound. My producer name is Dineroonthesound. You can just call me Dinero. I make music, I do videography, photography, and a little bit of everything else.
Okay. Look at him. How old are you?
Damn, I'm 22.
Y'all see that over there?
Yeah,
He younger than me. He looking like a grown ass man over there.
Chill. I'm 24 to everybody else, bro.
Okay. All right. Well, welcome to the show. Thank you for coming. So what inspired you to get into music?
I mean, I just naturally just loved music. It wasn't something that something else inspired me. You know, it was like, yo, I like doing this. It's fun. So, and I just never turned back. It's just been a lifelong thing.
I fuck with that. So, what do you feel like you can contribute to the music industry? Excuse me.
I don't want to be cocky and be like good music, you know.
Be yourself.
But I mean, if I'm being real, I think just more of like soul, you know. Like I feel like a lot of people are just doing the hype, and you know, if you ain't feeling the music, it ain't really music. That shit just sounds put together. So.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You know, me and my friends, we often talk about the fact that music lacks the thing that you just said, like soul, like, and do you feel like that could be a reason why, you know, everyone's going crazy right now?
What do you mean everybody's going crazy? Yeah.
I mean, is it like, you know, the way that our minds work now?
I think that, I think it just depends on the listener, really. Like, you tune into the type of music you really want to fuck with, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, people going crazy, they probably listening to crazy music, or, you know, look at they playlist, you know? That'll tell you the type of person you fucking with, you know? But in terms of the lack of soul, I think the lack of soul is just a marketing thing. Everybody's trying to make money, so they're just trying to push it out.
Very
you know,
true.
Time is what makes great music, and a lot of people don't really put that into the music anymore.
Very true. I mean, with that being said, like, what type of music do you listen to? Do you listen to, like, you know, old school music, you know?
I listen to a lot of different music. Not gonna lie, I haven't been the type to listen to super old school music, like past the 80s, but I'm very 90s and early 2000s inspired. Like, that's my era. You know, good music, like Baby making music, like,
Okay.
that was prime time.
You too young to be having kids.
Definitely right. Definitely right. Yeah, shit. Not for me anytime soon.
I'm crying. Okay, all right. I fuck with it. So, who would you say is your biggest inspiration when it comes to music?
Biggest inspiration? That's really tough because I draw inspiration from a lot of people. I would say, I feel so generic saying this, but like Drake, and just studying him, Michael Jackson is a huge inspiration just because, I mean, everything he's talked about was just real shit. I can't really think of too many people at the top of my head right now, but I think that, like, just anybody who really fucks with R&B, like, that's the core of who I am, R&B, you know? Love music. Yeah.
Okay, do you listen to any new R&B artists?
Any new R&B artists? Probably.
Yeah.
New? I don't know if they new. I think I'm just stuck in my bubble right now. But Giveon, I wouldn't say Bryson Tiller is new. Yeah, I think I'm just sticking to what's hot right now in the industry, but I'm definitely in the market for some new music if you could put me on.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, the people know, my playlist always slap, my music always slap, my stories and stuff. You be seeing all the newest hits that you didn't even know about.
Alright, so you gotta start letting us know.
Of course. I'm trying to open your mind up,
Yeah.
Trying to show you the way a little bit, youngin'. All right.
My age one time.
Okay. So do you ever see yourself becoming a rapper?
I definitely do. I think that being a rapper takes a lot, just as competition wise. There's so much competition out here, and I don't know, I think rap has become this hard thing that a lot of people, and I guess in my field, want to listen to. They want to listen to the hard shit, like nobody really wants to listen to the conscious rap in my circle, at least, you know what I'm saying? So don't want to be a rapper. Yeah, I think I need to find more of my people who resonate with the type of music I like in order for me to start putting out shit that I would rap about. Yeah.
I fuck with that. So, speaking of conscious rap, what artists, do you fuck with? What conscious rappers do you fuck with right now?
I mean, always fuck with Kendrick Lamar, J.I.D., always been a fan of Kanye. I can't ever sleep on Kanye. Cole, my boy Thrills, my boy Dev. I mean, it's a bunch of people, but those are a few to name.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Have you ever heard of Cole the Friend?
I believe I've heard of him, but I'm not too familiar.
You should definitely check him out.
Coda the Friend?
Yes.
Okay.
And Toby Lou.
Toby Lou?
Toby Lou.
Yeah, just send them all to me. Really, send me the whole playlist, because I don't know.
What? All my followers fuck with Toby Lou. But, okay, cool. So, when it comes to being a rapper, the politics of the industry and everything, if you were to go that route, how would you protect yourself from, the politics and everything?
I think protecting yourself, I mean, honestly, when it comes to this industry, if you want to make it big, you're going to get hit with everything, all the politics, all the scandals, all of that. So you kind of got to be ready for it. You can't protect yourself and avoid it, I think that the way I would go about it is just, and this is probably a great networking tip for anybody, just network with people, build strong connections, because the more people that fuck with you and have your back, they will stand up for you and be there for you.
Very true. If
you just thugging it out on your own and you just, no, I didn't do that. No, that wasn't me. I Blueface. You gonna look stupid on the internet.
I had Blueface in mind, Blueface and Krishan Rock in mind when I asked you that question.
Wait, what you said?
I had Blueface and Krishan Rock in my mind. I was thinking
real?
About that.
I'm fucking dead.
Yeah, because did you see the new video that they put out with the wedding and everything?
Nah, what? There's a wedding? Yo, it's the most toxic shit ever, I swear to God. I don't even want to tune into that, but tell me what the wedding is.
Literally, it's just a 1 minute and 34 second song about, it's basically a letter to Krishan Rock.
Okay.
And he's telling her, I'm sorry I punched your dad in the face, but he did this to me.
Yeah, he kind of deserved that, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, and then, you hear him talking about, oh yeah, you having my baby, I'm in this for life. And then hear Krishan go, I'm so happy we could make it work.
What? Yo.
I'm ew. He literally dragged you all over the internet And here you go, getting married to him out in the open.
Nah, that's really like, that's just not a great sight to see. Like,
It's not.
Honestly, it's like you having a baby, shorty. Like, you would think, alright, it's about time to like really get serious about shit. But I guess when the cameras is in front of you and you dating a celebrity and they got money, you know, you willing to put up with everything. Not I'd go ghost. Fuck out of here.
That leads me to another question. I'm like, so how are you willing to deal with being a part of an industry that brainwashes people? Like, this is like the main thing that we consume. We consume music, we consume food every day. Like, you know, we see shit every day, but like our ears, we are old. Like, nobody walks outside without headphones.
Type shit.
Exactly. And then with the frequency of the music that's being put out, it fucks with, you know, our brain and how we think.
I think personally, it's, you know, I'm a big spiritualist, and I think it's really the energy that you put out. You know, that's what you're gonna get right back. So I mean, I understand like there's toxicity in the game. There's a lot of tempting things. People will throw money at you, large amounts of money, and in order to, you know, for you to conform and shit. And really, I think it's about being self-reliant in your career, you know, like being affiliated with good people, doing shit for good people, and being self-reliant, not really tying yourself down to a label that has shitty values and shit like that. Do I think that it's hard to like get out of this like brainwashing thing? Hell yeah. Because just like, think about drill, for example. I make drill beats, and people that fuck with them are drill niggas, drill rappers. You know, they ain't preaching the most positive shit either. Right. So, it is hard to get out of it, especially when there's money to be made. But I think that if you're committed enough to like go your own route, and you have people following you and fucking with you, then I mean, you should be good.
Okay. Yeah. Makes sense. Okay. So what goal are you trying to reach with this? Like, how far are you willing to go with this music?
I'm willing to just make good music with as many artists as I possibly can. You know, like, I know that I will be 10 times larger than life than I am right now. But as far as a goal, I have personal goals. As far as career goals, I just want to have fun, you know, have fun and make money, you know.
I fuck with that.
Yeah, because, you know, one day I'm going to get old and, you know, shit. What I'm trying to say is I'm not trying to reach no huge fucking goal, because at the end of the day, once I'm done with that, then what's next? You know?
I mean, people don't know when to stop. A lot of people don't know when to stop. Like, look at Elon Musk. Look at, you know, Bill Gates.
True.
You know, they're willing to go lengths for this shit. I mean, those are all white men. But I'm not gonna shit on the black man. No. But yeah, like, people are willing to go far just to make so much money.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even yours.
Yeah. And that's why, like, I'm not gonna lie, money definitely is a part of the goal, but it's not the goal. Like, really influencing people and into good music and just spreading good vibes to as many people as possible is the goal. Like, I want people to have a playlist full of my music with some other artists and be like, wow, like, this person just made my day. Like, I listened to this person and I got cheered up, you know, because all that money, I can't take it to the grave, you know, like, ain't gonna give it out to everybody, you know, it's for my family, but you know what I'm trying to say, it's not the goal.
Okay, I felt that.
Yeah.
And I like that too, you know, very humble, like, you know, very straightforward. This is what I want, that's it.
That's it.
You know, I fuck with that. You know, I just hope that the money doesn't change you, because I feel like you are gonna get there. You're very talented.
Thank you. First of all, I go by Dinero. Like, people have seen me as, like, when they think of me, they automatically think like, oh, like he's a materialistic person or some shit like that. But in reality, I see like Dinero as like value. Like, what's the value you bring into the world? You know what I'm saying? So
I fuck with that. Wow, did y'all hear that? little baby.
Really I'm dead.
Little baby. So determined, so focused, like so much. I love that. I love that. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Wow. So what exactly do you feel like your purpose is in this world?
My purpose, I think my purpose is really to, it's gonna sound a little weird, but be more like family oriented, and like be the support for my people more than anything. Like, and when I say my people, I've had to really figure out who I am, you know, because, you know, the people outside of your family, some people could actually be your people, your family, you know, like your soul family, you know what I'm saying? So I'm really just looking to be more dependable for the people around me, instead of being like the main focus of those other people and why they should give to me. Instead, like, you know, I'm just trying to be more of a giver in this lifetime, really.
I like that.
Yeah, if that comes with music, then that's fine, but there's other ways too.
Okay.
Yeah.
To give is to also receive.
Exactly.
I like that.
Yeah.
All right. Do you listen to UK artists?
Not much. I did like binge a whole Central C album. Shout out to Central C. I don't know if you're gonna watch it anytime soon. But yeah, I did binge a whole Central C album. I really fuck with UK drill. I just haven't really got into it like that.
Oh my god.
You know, really into some artists.
I feel like their music is so unique because you know, they were actually trained, you know, to produce music, to put out music. Like, they actually like have music classes in school and everything.
Okay.
And I don't know, like, the artistry is just so fun. It's kind of not like New York drill, but they ain't nothing like New York drill.
Nah.
Just in case people want to come for me for comparing UK artists to New York drill, all right? I'm not shitting on New York drill.
New York drill is mad gritty and raw and unfiltered, like, and I mean, it's probably like that other places, but you ain't getting no New York in other places. We at the prime center of the world, like, come on.
Very true. I don't know. I just feel like it's refreshing to hear, you know, someone take a crack at it, you know, and actually for it to sound good. Like, it actually sounds pretty good. It's not too bad. Yeah. You know, should definitely give it a try.
Nah, definitely. I mean, UK drill, New York drill, they both are dope genres of music. I think that I definitely got to explore some more UK artists outside of Central C, because I mean, just the accents. I fuck with the whole accent. Mandem. P's and Q's, like,
I'm crying. Yeah. Yo, like, I worked a catering gig a while ago, and they were being hosted by some guys from UK, and I was just asking them to say stuff for me.
I'm fucking dead.
Like, I was like, can you say water? Water? I mean, I'm not trying to, you know, culture appropriate or anything, but I love you guys. You guys are awesome. But your accent is so sexy and fire. Like, just, sorry.
I might go to the UK just to hear y'all talk. Dead eyes.
Oh my god, I can't. Alright. So this is the last question that we're just gonna do a little freestyling.
Okay. Cool.
Nah, I'm not gonna ask you to freestyle. I'm just.
All right.
But last question: how do you feel about cancel culture when it comes to, you know, artists? Like, how do you feel about everyone mixing, the artistry and the person's personal life to get them canceled?
Okay, I was actually just talking about this with somebody earlier. Like, I had to realize, like, for me personally, there's always been some type of separation between the person's art and their personal lives. Like P. Diddy, for example. Like, Diddy, if me and I work, don't watch this. On some shit though, I feel like P. Diddy's accomplishments has made him, like, in my head, like, wow, like, he's up there. Like, I want to be just like him. It's kind of who I was inspired to, like, go as hard as, like, the drive, the motivation, his accomplishments by age of 19. Like, I wanted to do all of that, But I just hear a lot of controversy about him. And, minus the whole Biggie and Tupac thing, like, him having a baby, him dating a whole bunch of women, and, like, that's a whole nother topic. But, like, those certain values, if I met him and we were talking about shit like that, I wouldn't be turned off by the conversation, you know what I'm saying? So I had to really take a real perspective on what I combine their personal lives and their career. And I think, I think cancel culture it should be a real thing. R. Kelly definitely is cool. I could bop to some of his music, but not really anymore. Like, step in and name a lot, not to these kids. What are we talking about? Like, I just gotta, like, have some type of separation. I mean, sorry, I really just gotta see the whole view of who this person is and what they're putting out to the world, you know what I'm saying? This whole Kanye shit, I kind of been, like, ignorant to it. I've been ignorant to it because really I know Kanye is a little crazy. We all know Kanye's a little crazy. We been knew Kanye's a little crazy.
Can't talk to me about Kanye.
Why not?
I'm a Ye fan.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm a huge Ye fan for his music. I guess his older music. But, like, Kanye and what he's pushing out to the world and shit, I'm not really trying to hear that Kanye said some new fuck shit. I'm not really trying to hear that this next person that I really like as an artist is doing some fuck shit. Like, because if I do, it's just gonna ruin their reputation to me. And I would like to meet these people, and if they start showing signs like they're this person, I don't think I want to fuck with them.
I understand that. You said that music is all energy and it comes from somewhere. I understand that completely.
Yeah.
But what do you say to him just being, like, a troll? I feel like he's just a troll, and he does this shit either for publicity purposes or to get out of some fucking shitty ass contract.
I think that when it comes to just trolling, I feel like you have nothing to do. Like, when you're trolling, you're like, all right, I just want attention, like, whatever. If you're just reaching for attention, I can't fuck with you. Like, if you want people to talk about you, go do something dope for people to go talk about you. Like, you don't necessarily need them to start spreading bad shit about you or anything like that, really, So when I say, when you say what about the trolling, and I don't know, I don't give a fuck about any of that, really.
But what if this is actually the only way that consumers respond? Like,
that is true.
Like, they actually have, I'm trying to remember the term, rage farming. There's this term that came to me like a few days ago from one of my clients that came in. And they told me about this thing, and I'm like, oh my god, this is really real. Like, rage farming is really a thing. Like, niggas would post fucked up shit just for people to see it, or for people to react to it, Sure.
I think, like, okay, when it comes to that, I don't think I'll ever personally do something like that, because I think that part of my personality is too blunt for a lot of people. So it's like, you're either gonna love me or hate me. And you hate something I say, it's gonna be controversy regardless, you know. So I feel like the industry is separate from the people that rage for them and the people that just get hated for whatever they say, you know what I'm saying? So the industry survives off of controversy. You know, 6ix9ine is a huge example of that. But yeah, what I gotta say is, like, at the end of the day, all of that trolling shit, it doesn't get you anywhere in the long term, because you gotta keep trolling, you gotta keep reaching for attention instead of being like your authentic self and people coming to you anyway.
Very true.
You know,
so authenticity is key.
It's the goal.
But what if it gets you nowhere? What do you do then?
Authenticity gets you nowhere. I mean,
if you're individual,
why would your authenticity get you nowhere?
I'm sorry, but like, I see a lot of people on Instagram, you know, they start something and then they stop doing it in the middle of it because they were just being themselves and they're not getting any attention by being themselves and doing what they need to do.
But that's the thing. You're not being yourself if you're reaching for attention. Like, if you're not getting traction and people listening to you, then that means you gotta switch up the formula. Like, go network with some people. Go and upgrade the quality. Like, get better. But in terms of stopping because you're not getting attention, that means you were doing it for attention the whole time.
I agree.
So personally, why would you stop? What I say is this: like, if you really love this shit, you would do it. If you was broke, alone, like, this shit is what you do for creativity is just about you.
Exactly.
You know.
As I told my viewers on the first episode, I was telling them I'm doing this shit for me. This is something that I want to see. I want to see myself doing what I always wanted to do and help people and uplift people, and, you know, promote people's businesses as a way to save the world in my own way. And I feel like I'm going to be consistent with that. I was actually supposed to have co-hosts, and we spoke about
yeah, you did actually.
We spoke about, you know, the count, like this time that I told you about, and there's been countless times where I was just asking people, hey, like, come co-host with me, we start a podcast together, and it never worked out.
Look, when it comes to, like, starting shit, I always start shit on my own. And then when they start to see you doing good, word for real, you doing that?
PC,
Okay,
PC.
Yeah, could I come on to that? When you already established, though. Like, Chris Rock said this beautiful thing in one of his comedy shows, and he was like, yo, my car stopped, and, like, I was asking for help, and nobody would stop to help me. So then he started pushing that bitch himself, and then that's when people started getting out of their car and starting to help. So it's like, at the end of the day, you know, sometimes it's cool to have somebody else start with you, but, you know, you start by yourself, and then other people come help around.
Period.
Exactly.
Period. I was born by my lonely, so I'm gonna do it by my lonely.
Exactly. I'm tired.
Well, looks like that's time. All right, say bye to everyone and tell everyone where they can find you.
All right, well, thank you for having me. And you guys can find me at Dineroonthesound, DINEROSIGN. That's my personal. If you want to follow me for that music, you can follow me at Dineroonthesound. Dineroonthesound. I don't know if I have to spell that out, but
it's gonna be posted.
All right, cool.
It's gonna show up on the screen. I
mean,
y'all see that?
Yeah, it's somewhere. And definitely invite me to another one. I'd love to talk about any other subject, you know.
Of course, you're a pleasure to speak to, little baby child.
Oh, man.
All right.
I gotta get your age before I leave.
He don't want my age.
Whatever you say.
All right, thank you guys for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe. Post a comment below if you would like to be on the show. And we are out.
Deuces.